Hey guys, Salvaging here and welcome back to Avorion. Episode 16. And in episode 16 I want to be building my own fighters. Notably, I want to be building my own salvage fighters. And making sure that I can actually pick up most of the stuff that I'm, well, murdering. Or let's say, preparing for a rapid, unscheduled disassembly. As I'm making my way through the universe. So what I'm going to do is go to a fighter factory, build a fighter. And then first I'm going to select a template. I usually for fighters just pick any of the workshop designs. Because my own are, well, not great. I have this little scout over here. And on the scout I'm going to put my Xanian R salvaging turret. Now I have a couple of things that I can change about this fighter. I can change the size. And let's see, how much size do I have on the ship? How much cargo or hangar space do I have? 674. So I have quite a lot of room for fighters. And I'm only using 8.1. So these things don't have to be terribly small. That means that I can save a bit on that. Yes, workshop designs, that one. So normally I would first spend about, well, this many points over here to make the fighter smaller. But what I would like them to do is to have quite a bit of maneuverability so they can quickly turn around and actually hit the target again. And the target is not something that they actually kill. The target, in their case, is something that they disassemble. And then a couple of speed upgrades. That might be a bit too much speed. Let's see, if I can keep them, let's say, under 3, I'd be happy. Bit more durability, in case I decide to send them out during a fight. Although that's not terribly likely to happen. Alright, so one fighter is going to cost me 2.4 million. But, and here's the beauty of it, I can now build these things myself. This one has been added to the initial Storm Rider's wing. I'm going to drag that over here and create a blueprint. If I want to build one, it's going to take me 43 minutes and 15,000 Xanian. So before I'll be able to do this, I'm going to need a lot more Xanium fighters. Or is that more Xanium miners, in fact. With the 2.1 million that I have, I want to be building a couple more R mining fighters. And preferably at greater speed. Because now it takes 11 minutes, and I want to speed that up. So time to start using a couple of these empty blocks that I haven't really filled in yet. This one's clipping through something, by the way. So let's go for a, judging by the resources that I have, a trinium assembly block. Trinium assembly, here. Let's just fuse these things together. Oh, no, not all of them. Hold on. That. And now it takes 7 minutes. That's progress. Now it's going to take 5 minutes. And now it's going to take just 4 minutes to build one fighter. So I'll be churning through trinium pretty quick. But I'll also be able to donate a few more of these fighters to my traders. Or my miners, rather. Not my traders, my miners. And in the meanwhile, the fastest way that I know how to make money is to either be claiming asteroids or doing fighting. So let's check out what the unknown hidden mass signatures here are. And hope that there's something that I can shoot. Because the more there is to shoot, the more there is to loot. Now, I'm seeing some resources here. But I'm not seeing anything shoot-worthy, shall we say. Any claimable asteroids? That's one, right over there. Back here there's a big trinium rock. Now, I do have, of course, my own mining fighters. So if possible, once I'm done claiming this thing, I'll hunt down some Xanian and let my fighters do their job. In the meanwhile, where is the Venture at the moment? The Venture still doesn't have any Xanian with it. It's done refining. It's waiting for processing offset refined products. Once that's done, I'll probably send the Venture a bit further down here, because the closer you get, the more the chances of Xanian go up. Okay, it looks like I got another fighter produced. Yep, 28%, 4 minutes out. Now, I'm just using these things right now. The ability to build my own fighters on the 7 provinces. I might change that later to make sure I have more room for additional objects. Could be academies, could be more ability to get shielding. Any such thing would be handy. Now this is Neonite, Strenium, Titanium. Oh, sorry. That's going to make a bit of a dent in the hull. There's more Neonite. Yeah, it's all Neonite. I'm not looking for Neonite. And I'm definitely not looking for iron, so I need to find a different sector. Maybe it's better to have the Roadster just scout. So I'll transfer to the Roadster and have the provinces do a couple of jumps to get it back to the area where I'm actually operating in, which is here. Oh, hold on. 12 lost fighters? I need to check that out. Because if there are lost fighters, then that means that I at some point deployed my fighters and forgot to pick them up. Come on. And over there. Alright, in the meanwhile, what do we have here? This is the sector where the Roadster is in. Not really seeing any particular claimable asteroid. These are big asteroids, but not big enough. What you got there? Let's swap out one of the upgrades and go for a scanner. Xanian. Bingo. More Xanian. Trinium. This, I think, is also Xanian. Yep. Excellent. So it's time to bring the Venture out here. The Venture, are you currently packing anything? Yeah. Oh, you actually found Xanian. Okay. Well, nevertheless, I want you to move here and then there. And then here. There's 1,705 asteroids. I'll just have the Venture move to here. And then mine. And immediately start resource refinement. Because there's a resource depot in there as well. In the meanwhile, let's see if I can find out what happened to those fighters. So let's switch back to the provinces. Alright, provinces, I want you to jump here. We have 20 seconds left on the jump. We can also see if the factories over here have anything interesting to do. Maybe rescue some slaves, because that is a surefire way to get a couple of pirates that I can hunt down. Aluminum mine sold 794 aluminum for 180,000. Nice. Alright, my dear fighters. What's going on? What fighter wing did I lose? Because it's not Vulture, is it? No. Collect lost fighters. But I don't think I lost any fighters here. Not from the Storm Riders, anyway. Not from these guys. Not from these guys. So I don't exactly know what the game is on about. Weird. Vulture is still cleaning up this wreck. Remind me, Vulture, what was in there? Trinium. Lots and lots of trinium. Right. Okay, Venture's over here. I want the Venture to start mining and refining and repeating. In the meanwhile, I flew past what I think are a couple of Xanian rocks here. Hold on, my fighter wings are only... Yeah, it's just 4 birds. Never mind. Let's go pick a fight. The real question is where? Random energy signature. More energy. Fine, I'll go over there. Let's check it out. Anything out here? A casino. From the Democratic Conglomerate of the EOE. So we found a new faction. Interesting. Did I swap out my radar on this ship by any chance? No. So why are there only energy signatures? What happened to all the unknown hidden mass signatures? That's weird. Because I find it hard to believe that this is the only thing that's out here. You do have a quest. You want food. Yeah, don't we all? Roadster time. I'll just go and find trouble with the roadster and then bring in the provinces. Oh, out of range. Energy. Hidden mass. So I'd probably rather have the provinces a bit closer. Let's say over there. Jeez, that's a load of asteroids here. Really dense asteroid field. Anything in it? Other than, well, asteroids. Picking up signs of all sorts of materials. Rich naonite rock. Although 10k is not really anything too special. Let's switch to the scanner, because there might be something in here that I'm not actively seeing. Yeah, see? There. I would have missed that. Secret stash. Double R mining turret. Is that any good? Quad plasma is decent. Double naonite R mining turret. It's alright. It's not stellar, it's alright. Anything? Oh, there's more in this sector. Hold on. This is something I also really quite enjoy. Just running through an asteroid field with my little ship. The provinces has grown so large that it is just not viable to do it with the provinces. With a small ship like this, easy. One thing that your ship does need, ability to slow down. Slow down and turn. If you don't have either of those, you're going to find your ship crashing into all sorts of rocks, left, right, and center. Maybe there's another bit over here that I haven't seen. Metal plate factory sold 465 metal plates for 500,000. There we go, now we're getting some money. Yeah, there's more asteroids back here. Another smaller patch over there. Provinces, what do you have? Since you're not actively doing anything, just go and mine. Bingo. Secret stash. Let's see. And open. Double force turret and another 170,000. Good stuff. Next up, another unknown hidden mass signature. Is the provinces already getting something? Indeed it is. It has a lot on board. But some of it's still scrap from stuff that I've salvaged before. Okay, it looks like these guys are doing another worship of a trinium rock. Maybe not interfere this time around. Because the last time around I decided to dabble in that, they didn't really take kindly to it. Bad guys. Bingo. Provinces. Jump to here. These guys are not actively hostile. I mean, they're not actively shooting me yet. And that can change at any moment, though, if I get too close. So let's already set an evac point. And have the provinces come over here. Now, by special demand, I'll try and sort of follow the provinces in as it's doing the fighting. Because somebody asked, hey, can you have a look at the provinces as she's fighting? But from a third-person perspective. And I shall see what I can do. The provinces, however, is not the fastest with its jump drive. So in the meanwhile, I might be able to go and spot another valuable valuable item in here. See? That whole hostility thing just went right out the window. Provinces, help. Big rock. Asteroid. Second asteroid. No, from memory that the cooldown on the jump drive for the provinces is about 80 seconds. So I'll just have to survive for a little bit. And what I can do, and they can't very well do, is just hide behind asteroids. Although they seem to have found me here. Provinces. Still on the way. Let's push deeper into the asteroid field. This is that second asteroid that I wanted to claim. Slow, 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 slow. Getting shot at again. Put the asteroid between me and them. Claim it, sell it, and off again. Where is my ship? Here you are. Attack. No, just attack all enemies. Here we go. Provinces currently engaging. Range 30 clicks. I'll try to get to the provinces. The blue bar that you can see right there, or whatever color it is, as it's going up, that's the jump drive cooldown time. Provinces firing up and down thrusters. That's not the provinces, by the way. That is. I think we also have the Zotan here. No. It's just the provinces. Look at her go. Tearing down the shields. This marauder. Crap. They do seem to like me a lot more than they like the provinces. I'm way easier to kill. A fighter of yours has been destroyed. Yeah, the provinces still had a few fighters left. So I'm not surprised that it's actually using them, because the AI loves using fighters. Even when I don't. Now there will be quite a few ships jumping in. And I'm not terribly impressed with the way that the provinces is handling this fight. So let's just take control of the ship manually and get the roadster out of here. Because this could be a bit of salvaging for me. Mostly system upgrades and stuff. Because I'm not really too well equipped with salvaging fighters. I mean, I still don't have any. Kill the engine. Signals are growing stronger. Yeah, the Zotan are definitely going to come in here soon. Storm Riders get back in. Actually, no, the Storm Riders just defend. I mean, what else do I have these guys for? Quite a nice array of mining fighters. 28,000 shields. That's not going to save you. That's all. Ship destroyed. And there come the reinforcements, right over there. Oh, hold up. Yep, it's a bit of both. It's a little bit of reinforcements, but also a pirate mothership. So I really pissed off the faction as a whole. And that mothership's coming in hot. But without shields. So very soon there won't be a mothership. Look at the size of that monster. That's the same size as the provinces. So, hold on. How long is my ship? My ship is 1,330 meters long. Nice. Fighter of yours has been destroyed. Yeah. Broken up. Now, I'm not terribly worried about these pirates. The only thing that could make the fight a bit harder is if they use a lot of torpedoes. And sure enough, they're throwing torpedoes my way. But my anti-missile systems are taking down those torpedoes pretty fast. So they're not that threatening. Alright, that's another one down. Engine upgrade, red, nice. Next. Province has just cleared building of another mining fighter. Another 11,000 trinity has been paid. Come on. You're not that tough. Not when I'm right next to you, huh? That's when your torpedoes suddenly dry up. Destroyed. Oh, the Zotan are here. The Zotan are also engaging the pirates. So we're in another free-for-all. Destroyed. You're pretty close, Marauder. Destroyed. There's another torpedo boat over here. Ship's been damaged a bit, hasn't it? Yeah. Nothing too serious, I think. I mean, I'm losing what, 1? Yeah. I lost a little bit of hit points. It's not terrible. Another red laser turret. Good stuff. Is that anything I can actually use? 190 damage to shields. No, I'm going to sell that one off. The engine upgrade, quite good. But I just don't use these things for more velocity and more acceleration. I much prefer to have a ship that's capable of just dishing it out. Dishing it out and taking the hits, not so much running away. It's a different playstyle. And whereas normally in games, I tend to have the more, let's say, lighter ship playstyle. In games like these, I prefer to have one big ship, because I just don't really trust the AI's ship management skills. That's another one. Okay, this Marauder already lost all of its shields, or it just didn't even start out with any. But it doesn't appear to be chasing me either way. Received titanium. Ah, I got Xanian. Excellent. Start building my, salvaging fighters. These are the salvagers. This is going to take 17 minutes. Unless I'm able to build yet more of those assembly blocks. Oh, I need to first fix it. There. And now it's going to take, what, 15? 12 minutes. Nice. Is that a ship or a station? Ships, I think. Yeah, so iron and titanium. It's not really anything interesting. Iron and trinium. Just break these things down. I want their upgrades, not their resources. I got damaged again? Hold on. Now it's getting out of hand. Am I not protected? Yeah, that's the problem. The wingtips, if you will, are not protected. So that means that I'll not be able to keep those things intact. There. That's what was snapping off. Both this time and the previous time. I think this is that mothership. Or whatever's left of it. How much cargo bay do I still have left? Still about 5,000. Alright, and we can hover up a bit more here. Torpedo. Missile system, got it. Come on then. Let's see how tough you were when I'm up close. Suddenly, not that fierce. Ship destroyed. Nice. Upgrades. Force turret. Triple railgun. Next contender has already arrived. 25,000 shields. You're gonna have to bring something a bit more powerful than that. Or have you not been paying attention when I was dealing with your brethren? Okay, let's check out the hull. Force turret, triple defense turret. Those shields I want to hang on to. What do we have here? Repair turret. Not really that special. Point defense laser. Oh, I should put this one on a fighter as well. Although, no, it's only rare. It's not stellar. It's not exceptional. Lightning turrets. I'm just going to sell these off. At the moment, I'm happy with the firepower of the provinces. But I do need more cash. I generally don't use those, nor those, nor those. Just sell off those upgrades. And yes, I know you can use them in research labs as a way to upgrade your ships. As a sort of filler material, but one too many times I have found that they just ruin the thing that you're trying to research. Oh, we have a distress call here. Let's check that out. Is that first fighter almost done? No, not anywhere near. And now I am low on mechanics. But I still have a lot of standard crew, so I should be fine. Also, I can train crew. And I need a lot of mechanics. Let's go for 105 mechanics. So 67. Because I don't have any more crew members on board. Pirates are attacking the sector. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to stick around for that. Let's go. It was another fake distress call. Okay then. Your funeral. Although, I'm not too sure about their odds of getting a funeral in space. It's more like their decompression, I think. One now. Two down. I hope you guys have a wing of reinforcements, otherwise this is going to be a really one-sided fight. I think I'm going to buy a couple of torpedoes, just to have some fun with them. Because they just keep lobbing torpedoes at me, and torpedoes can be really powerful. But they can also be a big money sink. A really good way to lose a lot of credits. Because they're just one-shot weapons. But they are fun. Destroyed. Look at these, they're all 14k. Versus my, what was it, a million? 1,000,005. And the ship is still, even with all of its mass, still very zippy at turning around. Anybody else want to have a go? Yeah, there's one up there. I don't have enough commanders on my ship. I have such a gliding speed that it's hard to pick up the stuff that I just killed from the ship. Do you think yet reinforcements here? No, I don't think so. So, maybe it's time for the pirates to send out the distress call. No, you're not. Come over here. Let's finish this. Ship destroyed. Okay, that was amusing. Not particularly dangerous. Fighter. They only now take 9 minutes. A ship in your sector is calling for help. That's an interesting opportunity to make money. Let's go. Provided that it can survive long enough. Sorry, messing around a bit. I had to take a sip of water, so I had to pause my recording. And if I hit pause, then also the game gets paused. And then you have to unpause the recording by hitting pause again. And then you have to unpause the game. And it was a bit messy. Somebody's been playing around with rockets. Look at all this. What sort of a massive rocket boat is that? Ah, that one. Look at all that. Thankfully they're not guided. They're not seekers. That's another ship of the Wee Moyne. One, no, two more. Let's get this guy, push him out. Destroyed. Last man standing. Again, the provinces barely takes a scratch here. I need to venture deeper to the center of the universe. Destroyed. And that got me 130,000. Sorry, 113,000, not 130. And a quad plasma turret. That's not half bad. What am I currently sporting? Yeah, mostly over 1,000 already. So it's alright. It's just not a great gun. Let's sell it off. Triple plasma. That's another 240,000. That's 170. Anti-fighter defense. Double chain gun defense. Repair turrets. Double rail gun. That's a double laser. That could have potential, but needs a lot of work. Internal defense weapon systems. I think it's time to hit a repair dock. Or sorry, an equipment dock over there. That's my money. 1.2. Okay. Right. I should have a lot more money once I sell off all of my loot. And then I'll hit the repair dock. Or no, why do I keep calling the repair docks? Then I'll hit the cargo depot over there to make sure that I can get all of my stuff refined that I currently have on the ship. I also hope that these have a commander, but they do not. Alright, I'm docked. Trade equipment. And sell off. 5.7 million. Nice. That was really rich. That was a lot of stuff. Okay. Advanced trading system. Yes, I want one of those, because then I have 3. 3, and then I can churn out a better one. A one at exceptional tier. Trade equipment. Railgun turret. Damage quite low. Damage quite low. Low. Never mind. Fighters? Cannon. Durability's decent. I always like building my own fighters better. What I can do, though, is just get a couple of boarding fighters. Crew shuttles. And start to prepare for boarding operations. Size 2, durability 110. Yeah, let's get a wing of those things. So, new squad. Hire crew. No, not hire crew. Hold on. Trade equipment. Fighters. Okay, that was a bit of an investment, but I now have 10 of these fighters. I can even get some of my own built, and these take almost no time at all. It's just 1 minute. It will slow down the production of the salvaging fighters a bit, but that's fine. I can live with that. Now, what I also need, if I want to start boarding ships, are boarders, and I don't have those yet. If you don't have them, you can train them. But that would require an adjustment to the ship, because then I'd need to turn another block into an academy. Maybe I can squeeze another block down here. Yeah, Trinium Academy. Oh, hold on. No. Because over here, it still needs to be a wing. A corner. Spin. Spin. One more. Just not as long. And I still had to fix that whole computer core that I have running around there. Alright, Academy. I want to be able to train more people. So, these 3. Fuse. How many can I train? 142. Yes, please. That's better. How's my crew accommodation, though? 563. Okay, in that case, I'll also get another crew compartment built. Because I'll need a lot more capacity for crew. Can I fit those here by any chance? Yeah, not quite. There's one. There's one. And there's one. And now I can house 1,119 people. Yeah, that should keep me going for a while. Alright, I'm gonna need a lot of crew. You can hire boarders yourself. That does work. But it just takes a lot of hunting around for those guys. Which I don't really like to do. Now I can train 298 people at the same time. I already have 67 slots in use, so let's go for 150 boarders. These guys take 30 minutes to train up. So you won't see them this episode, but probably next episode it's going to be boarding time. Next station, Resource Depot. Hopefully these have a commander available. They do not. Alright, in that case, we're just going to have to refine the ores and find our commander elsewhere. Any Zanian on the venture by any chance? Yes. A bit. So far, 69,000 Zanian in store. And I'm for some reason still carrying 3 chemicals. Can I sell those? Sell 2 station? No, not here. Who wants chemicals? I don't think the equipment dock is interested in that. No. Military outposts. Doesn't want chemicals. Do you have a commander? You do not. Okay. Well, I can train a commander. That's going to just take a while, because these take 45 minutes. I'll just train one. And another one. And this is a way to just sort of, let's say, homebreed your own specialists. As much as you need. Of the different types of crew that you need. Oh, they want trinium. I can provide that. How much do you want? 5,000. Easy. Done. I'm also carrying a load of neonite around in my inventory. So let's just sell off, let's say 500,000. That's another clean 4 million right there. Good. 7.8 million in the bank. We need more. I want to be building more factories. Let's see. Does any of these places have any borders available? I know that you don't. How about you? Nope. Repair depot. Yes, they have 31 borders. That's where we're going. Because now that I have my boarding shuttles, I also want to use them. I'm not sure, however, if I'm going to go for boarding pirate ships. Because pirate ships usually are pretty poorly built. Whereas if you find a faction ship, now that is something interesting. That's something you actually want to be fighting. Or freighters. But then I'd have to piss off another faction. And the faction that I was at war with... Oh, where were they? Somewhere all the way up here, I think. Yeah. And since these guys are the next closest thing to the center of the universe, I think I'm gonna have to make them my new best friends. And I cannot risk pissing off the Wemoin because I have my own factories here. So I'd have to go and look for another enemy somewhere. They don't have any borders nor a commander. Research lab. They have gunners and security teams. Security teams guard your own facility against being boarded. But the AI, from what I've seen, just doesn't do it. Nope. Military outpost. They do have another 27 borders. Let's head over there. I'm also going to turn one of these things into power grids, or to generators, because I'm quite close to the amount of power that I'm actually using. Trinium gen. Boom. 610,000. And I'm only using 287. Now, that's a pretty expensive upgrade. But I'm not worried about it. Because now I don't have to worry about power for the foreseeable future. Metal plate sold, another 335,000 worth. Let's not crash into the building. Borders. And I need mechanics. Salvaging fighters can... Whoops. Sorry about that. Equipment dock. Yep, mechanics. How many do I need, though? Maybe I have just enough. Just about enough. Oh, that's gunners. These guys I want. There we are. All mechanicked up. Right, so now I need to find a facility that I can try to board. A facility or a bunch of pirates. Prepare to jump. Who are these guys? The Wemoyne. Oh, this is still their territory. I didn't know it was that big. Hidden mass. Let's check that out. Oh, it's 68 seconds. Alright, in that case, just transit out the south gate. Unless they have a west one, but I don't think so. Northwest. Yeah, that's back there. We could have the roadster check that out, though. Here, no. Here. Gives the roadster something to do. Jeez, be careful. Almost crashed into me there. A gate section. That's just a habitat. Another unknown energy signature. Come on. Server isn't loaded, or the section isn't loaded into the server. Well, go do that then. I know I'm not actually running on a server, but the way that the game works is that you're sort of running your own server, even if you're playing a single player game. I know it's a bit weird, but that's the way that I understand it. Now, for those of you wondering, with boarding, yes, you can take over stations. It's... depending on what you take over, it can be pretty profitable, but there's a catch. And the catch is that, yes, you take over the station, but the station then becomes utterly, utterly useless. It just doesn't do anything. You have to completely rebuild it for the same fee that the normal price is. So that means that, unfortunately, as much as you would like it, it's not like you can just get yourself a shipyard by capturing it, and then you start churning out your own ships. That's not how it works. I know that sucks, but that's not how it works. Now, as I'm waiting for my jump drive to recharge, I'm just gonna do a bit of mining here. Anything in here? No, just me. And especially the Xanian ore is something that I want. Oh, hold on, there is something in here. An energy research satellite. First test runs on overloaded lightning guns are looking very promising. With these new modified lightning guns, we'll be able to reach unimaginable amounts of power. A few issues remain, the biggest being that we haven't found a way to penetrate non-conductors such as stone yet. How are we doing for the salvaging fighters? 2 built, 3rd almost ready to go. Or sorry, no, the 3rd is just starting production. Never mind. And the crew, the mechanics are getting trained up, and the boarders are about 30% done. Alright, so I scored 860 Xanian ore. Actually, no, a bit more than that. Come on back. Jump drives for charge. We're good to go again. Turn around and jump off. Anything here? Yeah. It looks like an Operation Exodus satellite. Oh, hold on. No, that's not an Operation Exodus. That's a Mayday beacon. So there's a ship over there. Yep, right there. A wreckage. And a claimable asteroid. Okay, wreckage first, since I'm already on the way. And this ship doesn't slow down very well, so I have to be careful. It's a little bit of trinium, but more importantly, it's the traveler stash. Oh, nice. 56,000 Xanian from the refinery. Excellent. Get closer, get closer. Gotcha. Search for information. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not going to read all that. Empty reconstruction token. Those things are very handy because they allow you to write a ship to that token. So if a ship normally would get destroyed, you would need a repair token. And currently I have one for Venture, for the metal plates factory, the Vulture, the Provinces, the Roadster, and the Builder. And it's a ship that I still haven't really used yet, I think. This one you can assign to any of the ships. So right now I have 2 tokens for the Provinces. Slowly glide into range of that rock. And set new jump drive range. Another sector right next to it. Claim it. Sell it. Oh. Yes, for a lot less money I can sell it to the conglomerate and immediately boost my reputation by 5,500 points. That's nice. So why does it only say 4,800? Oh well, I got paid. What do we have here? Who are you? That's another faction. No, actually it's a smuggler hideout. Oh. Hold on. A smuggler hideout is usually just one faction. How many borders do I need to take out a smuggler hideout? Because if I can have my own smuggler hideout here, that'd be a nice base to start just building fighters. So I'm going to move the ship closer. I'm not going to attack yet. I just want to know what the amount of borders is that I'll need. And that's going to pop up down here on the bottom right hand side. 480 to 600. That's a lot. A lot of borders. Okay. Let's add a note. 480 to 600 borders needed. If I want to hit that particular station. Yeah, so that's not happening. Or at least not yet. Let's check out the energy signature. Status. A couple of gates and a habitat from the Wii. Anything going on here, guys? You need me to free slaves? Yeah, my jump drives are going to take another 85 seconds to recharge. And I don't have... Oh, this one might work. If I install this permanently, it recharges the hyperdrive in another 13% less. This is 14% less. What I don't really need is my mining system. Let's just install these both permanently. That'll give me a massive jump range. Look at that. That's my jump range right now. Good stuff. Roadster, I want you to visit here. And then go there. Server hasn't loaded the sector. There we go. And then there. Right. The south gate. The democratic conglomerate of the EOE. Or I could rescue some of these slaves. Yeah, I'll go get their slaves. I'm a nice person, and these slavers are not. So I'll just head over there and destroy a couple of their ships, get the slaves back, maybe even salvage some of their ships with my whole 2 salvaging fighters. Yeah. Now keep in mind that this turret, I think, used to do 960 salvaging. The turret that I turned into a fighter, but the actual fighter only has a DPS of 96. So you're never going to get exceptionally good amounts from a turret that you put on a fighter. Yeah, I'm done talking, I'm just going to attack. The adventurer is trying to hail me. Sure, but I'm a bit busy. Can I get back to you after 2 to 3 minutes? Oh, they're attacking the adventurer. He's not the threat, I am. Hello. See, now it takes 20 to 30 boarders to take this ship out. Which I do have. But it's not really worth it. I'll be right there, adventurer. Hang on. 25 to 35. Weak ship. Unfortunately for them, the adventurer is immortal. So they're wasting a lot of firepower that they should be They should be using it at me. That one I don't know. Oh, this is a bigger one, a Ravager. Maybe I can take this one over. Hey, you. Now, I'm going into build menu to explain a few things. Some things you need to know about boarding. What I'm going to do is set up one weapon. I already have this. One weapon in the second group, so I can wear the hull down. And by doing that, I can more precisely get the hull withered down to just 30%. Because anything more than that, and you cannot board a ship. So I have to be really quite precise about this. It's going to take me 70 to 100 boarders, though. I only have 58. I can't board them. Crap. Alright, so be it then. I'm really going to need a lot more boarders to get trained. She's not even trying anymore. Destroyed. Alright. Hand over the slaves, and then I can talk to the adventurer. In the meanwhile, you guys, the salvagers, tear that ship up. And start getting me the juicy stuff that's going to come out of that. Trinium, for example. Alright, adventurer. Please talk. Hey there. I see you've gotten one of those weird artifacts. Yes. I've heard that there are actually 8 of them. My source told me you can cross the barrier if you have all 8. Okay, so I still need to get a lot more. And I know that I need to get more. It's just going to take quite a while to get all of them. Alright, we now have what, 3? 3 salvaging fighters. Might need to get a little closer, otherwise I think the salvaging fighters don't actually do much here. Harvest. This particular target, please. Anything that picked up yet? Nah, a bit. Really quite little. There we go. Now we're getting trinium, iron, bit of cash. Just imagine having 2, 3 wings of these things. You're gonna tear up a ship very, very quickly once you've destroyed it. And of course, one part takes a bit more time than another part. Armor takes a lot more to break up into pieces than a generator, for example. Oh. Just trying to get a screenshot of this, people. If you just hold still for a sec. There. Alright. Do I really want to break this thing up? Like all of it. Or not. because that's going to take me quite a bit of time. And I am on a clock here because I have to bring these slaves back in 15 minutes. Oh, that's not too bad. Let's already set the jump coordinates to here. What are you trying to shoot? You're trying to wear down a raider with a firepower of 10 Omicron. I mean, it's just my self-defense turret that's trying to take it down. Now, if I wanted to take over the shipyard, I would probably need a ton of boarders. Probably in the range of 1,000. Let's train up another 150. Or at least as many... Oh, I'm out of crew members. Alright, as many as I can then. And I'm definitely going to need more crew members. Did I pick up anything interesting from the raid? Force turret, double anti-fighter, double Tesla. Oh, hold on. That one could be interesting. That's 1200 DPS. These ones are pretty bad. And the rest, self-defense. That's alright. Some decent upgrades. How much trinium have we gotten from this guy so far? Almost 10,000. And a bit of Zanian ore from the earlier mining expedition. Yeah, so this ship is almost entirely trinium by the looks of it. And I think that they've scrapped quite a lot of the outer layers. And they're now starting to work on the more juicy interior bits. Everything that glows is good. So these parts, very, very good. Engines, meh. And all the, let's say, the darker areas is just hull and armor. It's really nothing special. There we go. Now they got the juicy bits, because that just got me 20,000 scrap, so another 10 relative to what I just had a moment ago. 22,000. 23. How much can I carry? Oh, tons and tons and tons. I can probably carry, what, 5 times this? If not more. And of course I still have a lot of room for expansion on this ship. Alright, I had to, or rather I didn't have to, but I paused the recording for a bit and started salvaging the rest of the ship. Everything done and dusted, I got 70,000 trinium and 71,000 trinium and 17,000 iron. So I got a load of resources from that. And I'm on the way back towards the drop-off point for the slaves. But before I do that, I first want to see how much it's going to take to actually heist this shipyard. It is a pirate shipyard, so it's not going to be particularly dangerous. It does have a lot of health. I'm going to need 270 to 340 boarders, so this one's actually less well protected. Maybe I'm going to take this one over. It's also quite closer to both this territory and a bit close to the center of the universe. So, let's say, what was it, 240? 270 to 340. Understood. So, attack the sector. Add a note. 270 to 340 boarders required. I'm training up a load of them. It won't be enough, but if I'm able to get a few more from another sector, I will have all the boarders that I need and take over my own shipyard. Alright, back at the habitat. Let's tell them, these people, that it was fine. I actually did get paid of sorts. Not so much by that particular factory, by that habitat over there. But what I did get paid by was just salvaging all the trinium and getting all the upgrades. Now, last thing I want to do is check out if these guys have anything interesting. This is a mobile turret merchant. Nah. I'm not impressed. It's a trinium salvaging, it's a double Xanian mining turret, but it's not a type R, so it doesn't immediately need refining. Yeah, it's pretty bad. What I can do is just quickly fly over them and sell off all the excess stuff that I don't need. Now, about that shipyard that I intend to heist in a future episode. What I want to do is just get the station. I don't actually intend to turn it into a shipyard myself, but maybe into a facility that I can use to, let's say, get my empire going by just getting a lot of fighters and salvagers and stuff like that built. So, not actually using the shipyard, but mostly going to put assembly blocks on it and making sure that with that I can churn out fighters really, really quick. Anyway, with that, this episode has come to an end. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And in a few days I will be back with the next episode of Avorion. See you then.